Hello and welcome to circuit number 1. This one is most important because I'm going to be giving you a lot of information as we go along. All of the circuits are going to be the same format, different exercises. So you can mix and match them. You can do 1, 2, 3, even 4 if you want, all at the same time to get in your workout. In this particular one, I'm going to be giving you a lot more information as far as proper form, things that will help you along all the circuits together. And this one, you can get used to the flow and the format, and then as you progress through the circuits and start mixing and matching them, you'll have a better idea from information in this video as far as how to best do the circuit. So what we're going to do is we start out with strength, then we switch to cardio, and then we switch to core. And that is the format of all of the circuits, but all different exercises. So we're going to start here, and we're going to start with the bicep curl. Now, I have a 5-pound weight here just for demonstration. A good idea would be to have 2 sets of dumbbells, one light to medium, one medium to heavy. You can use water bottles. I've seen people do lower body exercises with gallons of milk or gallons of water. So any type of weight that you have access to will work here. So for our concentrated bicep curls, we're just going to curl up and we're going to curl down. Curl up, curl down. So proper form on here is keeping a neutral spine, and that's going to be important in every single exercise. I'm going to be giving a lot of tips in this first circuit here. My clients have heard it all before. When you're doing bicep curls, what you want to do, the most important thing is to make sure that your elbows are pinned to your sides. You want to concentrate on being able to lift and lower your weight with control. This is not about speed, it's about slow and controlled motions. Another tip here, especially with the upper body, if you have to use momentum to bring the weight up, drop the amount of weight. You want control on the way up and control on the way down with the weight. It's very important, especially in upper body exercises, to maintain the control on the way up and on the way down. We're going to be doing about 15 reps, which is about 30 to 45 seconds of these. We're going to go from upper to lower body to upper to lower body. And as you can see, I'm just in bare feet. So you don't need any fancy equipment. What I would recommend is if you have a set of headphones, maybe a Bluetooth, plug it into your phone to watch the video, set some music on in the background. 3, 2, and last one here. See how much control that I have over the weight. I'm not letting them drop and I'm not pulling them up. It's really important with muscle formation. For our lower body, we're going to go into what I call weighted repeaters. We're going to start with the right leg forward. We're going to have the weight right between the knee. Our knee is over the ankle. First, you need to stabilize, and then we're going to have the weights right here next to the knee. We're going to bring this left leg in, and you will wobble. The purpose of wobbling is this will make you unstable. So when you're unstable and you're doing exercises, it's going to strengthen the stabilizer muscles, which are those smaller muscles, to help build balance, number 1. Number 2, when you're unstable and you're trying to regain control of your balance, you are strengthening the core. So we're here with weighted repeaters. These are done slow because we have weight. We want to keep a constant contraction on that right leg. So again, we're here and we're stabilizing ourselves. If you wobble, regain control, and then come back to your repeaters. So this front leg is bent, and we're bringing this other knee in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. So we're gonna come back to our starting point and we're gonna come back to the bicep curls. So we shake it out and we're back to our bicep curls. Slow and controlled. You will see me wobble a lot. And what I tell my clients mainly is that it's important to strengthen the stabilizer muscles as is the larger muscles. So we're here in our bicep curls and we're maintaining control. Bringing them both up at the same time. You can use heavier weights than 5 pounds. I'm doing this for demonstration. Ideally, you would have 2 sets of dumbbells. 3, 2, last one here. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on the other side for your repeaters. So left leg is forward. First, you'll stabilize yourself. You're in a lunge position. The left leg is bent. Weights are between the knee is over the ankle. You're gonna bring in that right leg. It's a slow and controlled movement. We wanna keep tension in the left leg. So we're here, bringing that knee in, slow and controlled. Constant contraction in that left leg. This is gonna work the glutes, it's gonna work the quads, and it will work your balance. Five, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Come up. So we've worked the upper, the lower, and now we're going to combine the two. So our heart rate is gradually going up as we go through this strength section. So for our upper and lower body combination, we're going to come into a curtsy lunge with an overhead press. So our curtsy lunge, we're bringing one leg back at an angle. So we'll come down, press up into an overhead press. Stabilize, come back down, come up to an overhead press. Curtsy, and then we'll press up. Curtsy, and then we'll press up. So what this is doing, by incorporating the upper and the lower body together, we are raising the heart rate to get ready for a cardio section. And as you can tell, my heart rate is already up. The curtsies will throw you off balance too. So these are slow and controlled too, but because you're incorporating the upper and the lower body, you're gonna see your heart rate start to climb. We'll do one more on each side. Okay. So now we're gonna drop the weights. Now's a good time to get water. And we're gonna go into the cardio. The cardio is about 3 to 5 minutes. You want your heart rate to be about a 7 on a scale from 1 to 10. A 7 is you can talk. You'll sound about like me right now. A 7 is you can talk. You prefer not to though. You want to be working. If you're not working hard enough, your heart rate's not going to go up high enough. So we're going to start off with some skips, and these can be modified. So you're here at a lower modification. You're letting your heart rate come up. So here's your low modification. You can start here, and then as you move along with your cardio section, if you want your heart rate up even more, then you're going to add more intensity. So you'll be here, or here. We're finding that right balance between having our heart rate up, but still maintaining control of the heart rate. If you're here in the modification and your heart rate starts to drop, but you don't want to add the skip, you can always add your arms. From here, we'll go into a little jog, and this can be a march in place. So depending on where your heart rate is, you're either marching or you're jogging in place. But again, this is just to get your heart rate up. We're going for 3 to 5 minutes during the cardio section. You can move around, do circles. Even though I'm not moving very fast, this is still getting my heart rate up because I did strength before. So this is a little jog. And again, I haven't added music to this because of copyright. So you can have it on in the background, have me in your ear. Okay, so we'll come back to those skips. And again, you can actually add the skip here depending on where your heart rate is. You don't want it to drop too low. You want it to maintain about a 7 for this 3 to 5 minutes. The beauty of the HIIT circuit is it's making your heart rate follow valleys and peaks. So your heart rate is going up and down, and that's what's peaking the metabolic rate. By adding strength to it, you're building muscle. That's making your engine burn. If you're wearing a heart rate monitor, it's really helpful. If not, just make sure that you're working out and you can feel it working. And again, you can add the arms. We want the heart rate up. Simple movements, but it will get your heart rate up. Okay, we'll come back into that jog. And again, you can make little jogs around a table or back and forth. If you want to take your cardio outside for 3 to 5 minutes, you can pick a block to run around. I have clients do all sorts of things. And it's just this little 3 to 5 minute cardio peak that's the key to this. Checking my heart rate, and I'm right on track in cardio. So again, we're just making use of the space that we have. And if you're in your living room, utilize what space you have. You can make a run around or jog side to side up and down a hallway. It's really easy to get these little cardio bursts in just by running up and down a hallway or making circles. We're almost done here. Okay, there's about 3 to 5 minutes of cardio. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into wood choppers. This will keep your heart rate up, and we're gonna start incorporating some core. We're gonna go down to the right side first. So we're here, we can either use a weight or no weight. We're gonna lean over to the right and come up. Chop down, up, and chop down. We're keeping the heart rate up. We're starting to incorporate more of the core muscles. The key here, drive your belly button back to your spine. You want a constant contraction in your core. So when you're doing these wood choppers, you're not swinging. You're utilizing that crunch here, the stretch in the core here, and you're coming over. So we're not thinking about the shoulder work. We're not thinking about the side lunge. We're thinking about the core and this contraction. So now we'll switch sides. We're going to come down to the left, and we're going to come up. Down to the left, and we're going to come up. Again, it's slow and controlled. Our core is stabilized, is tight, is tucked in. We want that contraction to work. 3, 2, and last full one here. If you're holding a weight, now you can drop it. We'll do one more core exercise on the floor. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do just a basic double crunch. Keys. When you're down here, you want your lower back pinned to the floor so that if you were to put your hand behind your back, there's no space. We're going to come up and just crunch very slowly and down. Come up and down. Small, controlled movements. So we're up and we're down. And we're looking at the ceiling. Come up, come down. Two. On our last one, we're going to hold. So we're staring right up at the ceiling as if we have a piece of yarn or string that's attached from our nose to the ceiling. We're tucked here. There's no space in the lower back. And we're just holding statically into a double crunch. You can lift your hips off the ground as long as you're still maintaining that stability in your upper and your lower body. 3, 2, 1. We'll roll up. That's the end of circuit 1. From here, I'm going to be giving a lot of tips and tricks when it comes to exercising, especially when it comes to the lower body and activating particular muscles. I'm going to talk a lot about the mind-muscle connection because it is so important when you're working out. But I hope you enjoyed circuit 1. This is definitely one not only for you to get used to, but for me to get used to taping this stuff. So hopefully the next coming circuits will maybe look a little cleaner. Maybe I'll buy a fan and put it on me. But I hope you enjoyed circuit 1. Definitely start out with this one, and then from here on you can mix and match. So have a great day, and I hope you choose another circuit. Thanks.